Yeah, no, for sure. So
To summarize.
let's yeah, we'll bring it all home. So I made some notes. So I'm just gonna call it a few that we had. Add a value prop around why someone should create an account. Have a CTA button above the fold. Use search if you have a large number of products. Making sure you have a streamlined checkout process. Allow checkout as a guest was another really good one. Descriptive CTAs. One-click checkouts or integrating other payment solutions is always a good way to do it. We talked a lot about making sure you're looking at how users interact with the site. Basically looking at data to justify any design decisions. And lastly, is the kind of the catch-all of embrace the technology that's coming. And I think that's like the IKEA example where they kind of double down on having a good digital storefront, and then they also embraced new technologies where they might not be experts on, but now they're a leader in the space because they committed to it and they saw a use case for it to be successful. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it pays off. And I do think that these really difficult times of the COVID and this pandemic actually made people more innovative. They were forced to be a little bit more creative to help make ends meet. And we've unfortunately lost a lot of small businesses along the way, and some companies came out stronger. But there's a lot of learnings here. So I've just been after getting vaccinated, I've been in a very reflective phase of what has the last year and a half meant. Of course, from a social and economic and whatnot, but also just from as a designer in my day-to-day life, what have I seen? So that's just my take. Those are my summaries. Anything else I missed there, Mustafa?
Yeah, no, I think just again to summarize is what is it. If you're going to pick one action that you want your user to do, focus on that as your primary thing and make sure that the funnel is all focused about that. If the goal is to get people to sign up to a newsletter, that's completely fine and noble, but know that if you're optimizing for that, that's what you should do. If your goal is to sell something, then make the whole experience of buying something really easy and delightful to do. So that would be my take.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great way to summarize.